What's going on, world? It's John Juan of johnjuan.com, filefile.com, and today is February the 5th, 2014. I just jumped out the bed. I was looking at some of the morning shows, and I had to pull my camera out and speak on this Justin Bieber situation. Now, I can't believe I'm actually making a video about this little white kid. Now, I've never been a fan. I couldn't even tell you one song that he sings. I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Same with Chris Brown. I don't like him either. I can't stand him. But I do remember when Chris Brown was 19, 20 years old, he was being ambushed by the media and being called all kinds of, crazy shit, just like Justin Bieber is right now. And I wanted to go ahead and make this video because I vividly remember all of the bullshit that I got in when I was 19. I got into so much trouble, and it was on a constant basis. Now, obviously, I didn't have the money and all the time and all the different shit that I could do like celebrities do, like those two cats do. I wasn't flying different places. I wasn't doing all, going on it. But I was getting into a whole lot of mischievous. But the thing is, I'm making this video because what 19-year-old do you know that doesn't get into trouble? You know what I'm saying? What 19-year-old do you know that doesn't do the type of shit that Bieber has been doing? You know what I'm saying? I saw TMZ a couple of days ago. I think it was him and one of the other little cats that he hangs with. They had their lips on some titties, some strippers' titties. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was me at 19. That was my friends at 19. You know what I'm saying? And so what? The drag racing shit in Miami. I mean, obviously, I've never had a Lambo. Most people don't have Lambos. Most 19-year-olds don't have Lamborghinis or Ferraris. But I mean, that was me and my friends at 19. You know what I'm saying? We weren't in Miami, but we were getting pulled over for reckless driving, and the officers called it drag racing, shit like that. So I mean, most teenagers and dudes in their early 20s go through shit like this. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a big deal if the problem gets felonious, if you start injuring people, if you start self-destruction patterns. That's just harmless, mischievous. Did I say that right? Harmless mischief. But yeah, and the thing is, when I looked at the situation of him and Bieber and being on that private jet, and he was on the jet with his dad, and you know what? Me and his dad are the same age. So, I mean, it's just hilarious to me. I think dude's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? He he's not smoking crack. At least we haven't seen him smoking crack yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen him going around shooting people. So he's gonna be all right. But I just I look at that, and no, I'll give you an example. At 19 years old, it was I'm not gonna say the year, but it was the summer of it was in the summertime, and I had just completed my first year of college. And you know what I did? First thing I did when I got back to the city of Detroit from up at college is I went cruising through the hood, and I stopped when I saw a bitch with a big booty and a tight ass red miniskirt on. I stopped, and I screamed out the window at her. I spit a little game. And she came over to the car, and as soon as she opened up the door, you know what happened? My car got ambushed by police officers. This woman was an undercover police officer posing as a hooker. So that just goes to show you what happens at 19 years old. And did I, go ahead and submit to the officer's request to get out the car quietly and show them my hands? No, I got out swinging at the officers. So I got a couple more charges piled on me, and I didn't get a ticket. I got cuffed, stuffed in the back of the car, and taken down to the precinct. But that's just one of the things I got into at 19. I got out, of course. I paid a fine, and and went through a little bit of embarrassment because I had to call people to come pick me up, and after that I went on with life. I got into trouble again doing some other crazy shit a couple months later, and again a couple months after that. But the thing is, I was 19 years old, and the same age that Justin Bieber is now, and the same age that Chris Brown was when he got into the little domestic situation with Rihanna. You do dumb things at young ages, but you grow old and you look back, and hopefully you look back and you say, yeah, I was young, I did some dumb shit, but it was fun. and that's the way I look at the little things that I see Justin Bieber getting into right now. But anyways, like I said, I can't believe I actually did a video on that little kid. But I shouldn't even say kid, because he's not a kid. At 19 you're a grown man. But it is what it is, and I did the video, so that's my thought on the matter. And if you have teenagers or a young 20-year-olds, like look at my age. Like I say, Justin Bieber's father is my age. So not saying that I have kids out there, because I'm not putting my personal shit out there. But if I had 17, 18, 19-year-olds, I would probably expect them to be getting into some trouble like that as well. As long as it's not felonious shit, as long as they're not getting sent away, as long as they're not injuring other people or themselves, something I expect, But anyways, talk to you next time. Peace. What's going on, everyone? John Juan of johnjuan.com. Again, it's still February the 5th, 2014. I decided to add this little piece to the Justin Bieber video that I did this morning. I happened to see on TV a piece about Miley Cyrus this afternoon. And now here's another person that has been just ambushed by the press. But with her, it's all planned. Everything that she's done is calculated. And when I heard one of the statements that she gave to W Magazine, a magazine that she just posed nude in, I thought to myself, you know what? That's exactly how I think. She said something to the effect of, I really don't care if no one buys my new album or whatever, something like that. And then she said, I've made my money. I have my house. I've got my 2 dogs. Like that. That's exactly how I would be thinking. All right. I'm gone. Peace.